Hello, Scent Stars. So my name is Danielle Delp. I am going to be covering JotForm today. I have been using JotForm for LTOs for over a year now, so I'm very comfortable with them, which leads me to help train you on them. But please know I do not work for JotForm. I'm not an expert. So keep that in mind when you're doing this. There's going to be tips and tricks that you find too that I'm not covering. So I'm just going to go over the basics on how to utilize JotForm, how to share it, why it's useful for you in today's techie world with all of our quick, fast, limited time offer things with Scentsy. So welcome and get ready. So first of all, this is JotForm, JotForm.com. They have an app as well. I highly encourage you to go online first and set up an account first and walk through this first. And then after you've created your forms and played with it a little bit, then get the app. It's easier to share items from the app. So if you want to text out some of these forms, okay, time out, let's backtrack just a little bit. So why JotForm? JotForm is very easy. You can text, you can print a QR code that everybody can just scan and take you right to this form. You can upload details about collections that are coming, whether it be like holiday collections, like using some from the past, Valentine's, summer collection, things like that. You can upload the items, their descriptions, their pictures, details about the items. Again, I'll walk through it too, but I like to add details such as what size bulb and can or cannot be used with a colored bulb. Again, that's just that upsell mentality that if they do have those bulbs at home, or if they can imagine a specific warmer, but it might be even better in color, this can spark that creative thinking. So easy shareable. This is something that you create one time. You can text it to 15 people, 20, 30, 40, 100, whatever. You can post it in a party. If you've got Facebook parties going, you can mail it with a QR code where they just click on the link, scan the code, whatever, and it takes you right to this order form. You can put things in your order forms like payment deadline, things like that, so that you only have to do it one time per limited time offer launch. So meaning if there's a new buddy that's coming, or if there's a new collection that's coming, like forward thinking to like holiday collection, if you upload all of the holiday collection items in here with descriptions, with pictures, with everything, you don't have to mail out the flyers and then have the back and forth communication on what size does this take? What does that smell like? Can I combine this? What is the cost of that? Not necessarily, you don't necessarily get all of that with like an online Facebook album or things like that. This is a very personal, it's like an online catalog, so to speak, where they can pre-order things if you choose and send you their order directly. And then on launch date, you have all your pre-orders already ready to go. If you've chosen to, you've collected payments or you've collected cards ahead of time, and you are ready to go at launch time with all your pre-orders. So that's kind of how it helps you. And then I will walk you through the how, because it's really not that bad. It is fairly user-friendly. We are going to switch you from here to my screen. Go me. I'm not very techie, but by gosh, I'm going to try. Let's try here. Okay, so you should be looking at my screen right now. We're going to put me over here. Sorry, I know you're here, but my computer is right here, so that's where I'm focusing on. Oops, let's get this moved up over here out of the way, because some of this stuff we're going to need to see. We'll go down here in the corner. So when you want to search, you're going to go jotform.com, type in, create your account. Then you're going to go to form templates. And this is where it's so much easier to start with an order template than it is to create one on your own from scratch, because a lot of these have shortcuts that are already entered. It might, when you get to be like very comfortable with this, it might only be saving you like 10 to 15 minutes, but in the beginning, I promise it's going to be hours. So when I do this, product purchase order form is the one I start from. So we're going to search that, and here it is exactly as I typed it, product purchase order form. Anytime you click use template, if you click to preview, it's not going to add it to your catalog of forms. You need to click the use template and it will add it directly to your list of forms, so to say. So here we are. This is the template. I like this one because it lines them all up right here, up and down, whereas some of the other ones you'll get a big picture here and a big picture over here. And to me, with my organizations, so like OCD, I'll call it that. I like all my totals to line up on the end. Then at the end, they'll have exactly what their total is. One of the really cool things with JotForm here is they know their subtotal as they send you the order. So you can originally title these whatever you want. We're going to say pre-order. We're going to go basic here because you could be watching this at any time. Pre-order for Monday's launch. We don't really know what products they are, whatever, but that's just what we're going to call it for this training. Here underneath is where you are going to put things like tax and shipping to be applied. I can't spell. After payment due by, you'll enter your date. Items will be ordered on, whatever date here. So they know that this is a pre-order. It is subject to tax and shipping, or you can add that. Order subject to tax and shipping. Payment due by whatever date you choose. Usually like Sunday at midnight. We'll go 9 p.m. for some of you early birds. Orders due or orders subject to tax and shipping, payment due by, and items will be ordered on blank. All the basic information that you want to give them when you are doing these forms. We're going to go up here so you can see me at the same time. So everything, all the details. If you, we aren't really going to talk payment options yet. We will add that. From here, we've got all our details. Then you're going to click your products. Over here at the column over here that just popped up, this is where you go to enter. You're going to click the little tool. Oops, no, sorry, we're going to click edit first. So the pencil, you're going to put mini warmer 1. We'll call it for now. These are usually $20. 15-watt bulb. And then you're going to choose your items and put it there. I don't have anything preloaded for you. We'll view another form that does have it. So rest assured you will see it. But for training purposes and walking through this, we don't need it. I always add a quantity selector. You can choose where they type in their own. I like the drop down box, and I usually go 1 to 3. Special quantity per pricing. No, we'll go into that. And then over here, show subtotal on form. I like to hit yes because I like to see the running total. Like I said, you guys might not be as detail oriented as I am, but I really do. So we're going to save that. Voila, everything is changed here. 15-watt bulb. Everything there. We will have pictures. We'll have pictures. It'll be nice and pretty. Here they can select their quantity and it'll drop down. So product number 2 over here. Click on the pencil. This is going to be scent of the month. Pretend with me here, right? These are usually $6 a bar. And this is where you would put scent description. Might have spelled that wrong. Don't judge. So you're going to put an image of the scent of the month because, again, we get those pictures super early. You can have this ready to go. And then quantity selector, yes. Again, I always do the drop down. I like to go 0 to 12. I'm thinking big. Special quantity per pricing. You want For training purposes, we'll go 6. That'll be good. Yes, special pricing, because we all know if you buy 5, you get 1 free, right? So we want to change on our form. The 6 bar price is going to be $30 because it's buy 5, get 1 free. That 6 bar, if they choose 6 bars, will be free. That price will reflect it. If you choose, okay, we'll save subtotal on form. Yes, save. Say we have another scent collection. Let's do scent from a collection. These are still $6. Same here. I might have spelled that wrong again. Don't judge. Quantity selector, yes. I'm going to go 6 as well. So here's what we are doing quantities here. $30 because, again, buy 5, get 1 free, right? So saving that, subtotal on form, yes. Save product. All right, so these two, for example purposes, last 2 products are both bars. If I were to select 3 bars here and 3 bars here, no, they will not both combine and do the combined pricing of 6 for 30. So keep that in mind. If this is a collection and you've got multiple bars that you can select on here, maybe you're offering 6 packs, make sure when you go to view that form, try to clump your bars together if at all possible so you can manage, okay, they've got 6 bars, whether it be 1 of each thing, who knows what collections are coming. 2 of this, 2 of this, 2 of this, however they choose to do them. But you can notice that you've got 6 bars total and you know to combine and save those for them. So, but on the form as a whole with different product options, that's not an option right now with how we're setting these up. So if you want to add new products, it's easy right over here, create new product. Let's go with a holiday warmer. Geez, oh Pete, my spelling is really bad. We'll say it is a $45 warmer. You'll find your images. This is something you can do if it's like 8 inches tall. And then we have the 25-watt bulb. I also put in here can be used with colored bulbs because I like to add certain color bulb options to my forms as well. Again, just an upsell thing. You don't have to. Totally up to you. Quantity selectors, I do this on every single one. With warmers, I do 3 and you don't need to edit the price. Subtotal on form, yes, because I am OCD like that. So there we go. We have potentially 2 warmers. You will have pictures. Yours will look a lot cooler than this. We have our date, everything. So we want their information, right? They're going to pay for these items. We're already done logging our items. We've got everything entered. We've entered pictures. You can over here say you want something happens on your mobile and your bars get, you know, all wonky. Your bars are no longer together. You want your warmers together at the top. Perfect. All you do is drag them over here from the side. These blue boxes, you can just click and drag. So if you want these like this, however you want them, you organize them over here on the right, and then it will reflect on the left. So back over here, clicked on the main form. We're still building it. So we've got name, email, shipping address. There's a couple things missing that we will really want. We're going to move me over here for now. We will want a phone number. So all you have to do is click it. You can drag it if you want this to read phone number under the email. Perfect. All you have to do is drag it. And I did a training on this and this totally drove somebody nuts. So I'm going to show you how to change it too. If you want this centered at the left so it looks the same, or right or top, whatever, if you want it to look uniform, all you have to do is click that left one. So, or set as default, whichever. So that's an easy fix, no problem there. Name, email, phone number, shipping address, got it, perfect. However, how do they like to be contacted? You have no idea. If they are an email person, it might take them 3 days to read this because you think texting is appropriate, but they only say they work all the time and they only get emails. So you don't know that. So we are going to enter a single choice. I always butcher spelling this word. Again, don't judge. There we go. Preferred method of contact. So we want to do text. We want to do phone call. Oops, that was not the L. We want to do what? Facebook Messenger. We want to do email. And then whatever options you can think of. If you have a different app or whatever, perfect, put it there. That's big for me because you aren't only getting a pre-order here, you are actually getting the customer's information as well. So you know to note for follow-up, this person likes to be contacted in this way. So perfect here. It totally erases half of this back and forthness. If you try to email them, but they text you back, then you text them back and they email you back, you don't have to jack with all that. Just figure out their preferred method and stick with it. Again, this is a single choice, or single choice. So they can only potentially click one of these. So if they do like text and email, they can't click them both. They have to choose one. So we are also going to go with, let's do multiple choice so you can see the difference here. Let's go with payment methods, because you will know exactly how to send them an invoice. These are what I personally accept. I've got Square, PayPal, we'll go credit, debit, card, you might take cash, other options, Venmo if you do that, etc. You get the picture. They pick their poison here. Where do they like to pay? They just select whatever it is. Enter what you are comfortable with. Don't feel like you have to offer everything on the market. I don't have Venmo. I don't typically accept cash unless I'm doing a pickup order. So even some of these are out of my wheelhouse. So don't feel like you have to offer all of these. So payment method, done. You will have that when they fill out this form. That'll be selected. You'll know how to invoice them or what to expect for payment. The last thing that I put on mine, and it is a last multiple choice option. There's different things over here. You can do short text. If you've got a host name, say you want to put this in with a party. You got a Facebook party going, add host name at the bottom. That way, no matter what, you're covered. If you share it on your personal page, on your fan page, on VIP groups, whatever, I call it VIP groups, fan pages, party pages, what have you. If you have this printed and print the QR code and send it out with your party packs, you're still covered. So question here. Supposed to be interested. Would you like? Let's do that. I'm having problems. It's supposed to be own, personal, shopping, link. Yeah, just fix that for me, please. Would you like your own personal party link? To share and earn free product. We all know that's a party link, right? But we're not calling it that. Personal shopping link, if they send it to 2 or 3 people, perfect. You've got a party out of the deal. They've got some free product out of the deal. Work your magic however you like to do yours. It's that simple. And you don't have the awkward conversation of, do you want to host a party, right? Because sometimes that's intimidating. Not all of us like to say that. So this does it for you. I picked up this tip from Jamie Solins when I watched her do forms, and hers was, would you like your own personal shopping link to share and earn free product? And I picked up the either yes or no, I'll pay full price. Saying you'll pay full price means that even by clicking yes, there's a chance that you could get a discount or something different. So there's some like psychological stuff that happens there. So maybe they'll click yes because the other one says full price. Either way, this was a single order. they're going to pay full price no matter what. So if they choose to set up the party link, great. It might save them money. It might not. You're not guaranteeing that here. So there is our form. We have name, email, phone number, shipping address, method of contact. Sometimes I do delivery method on these if they're the bigger collections, because if I can bulk order them to me, and then if I'm delivering them to my local customers, then shipping's a little different. But at least by this, this will also tell you how they're going to want it delivered. Do you want it shipped to your door? That can be an option that you add too. I just don't want it overcomplicated, so I think I'm going to be done with this one. So this is going to be our, mimic party order. So what happens when we want to share this? So we're going to go to publish over here. Here is your link that you can then copy and put on Facebook with your album. I like to link when it's an LTO. I like to link my JotForm to the album on Facebook. That way they can just click directly on that link and get all the details to the collection and stuff right from Facebook. They don't necessarily have to comment and ask, but they know they can get more information that way. Because we know if it's a pre-order, it's not available online yet, but my JotForm will still have all the details. If you are wanting to do the QR code, say you're going to mail these out with your holiday, harvest, whatever type collection that you were able to get a brochure with, all you had to do was click the purple share and then more options, and it'll give you share QR code. JotForm downloads and creates the QR code for you. So you don't have to take your link to a third party and then get the QR code set up. It does it for you, and you can download it right here. So perfect. Very easy, very user-friendly. Take this, download it as an image, upload it to whatever flyer you're sending out, or put it on a label, put that label on your brochure, done. Easy peasy. So after you share this, we're going to quick look at what your customer sees, what their options are. We just clicked on preview form up here at the top, and then we have phone, tablet, desktop. We're going to preview it from a phone just so you can kind of see what it looks like. So it's smaller, which is another reason why I like this form. We can add one of this. It'll add in their stuff. Let's say they want 3 bars here. Again, that's 18. 3 more bars. Again, remember, you have to look at this and see 3 bars and 3 bars. Okay, we need to owe them some money because their subtotal is still going to reflect $18. Remember, we had the mini warmer here, put this back at 0. Their total is still going to reflect the 36 when really 3 bars and 3 bars is only 30 for us if we combine them. So there you go. They have totals for everything as they're going. There should be no question on how much money they owe you. They fill the form out and then they hit submit, right? Then what happens? Well, I have some Scentsy friends that have allowed me to show off their order. So this person, I had a fake one set up. She wants 4 scent of the month and 1 warmer. This is exactly how it works. You can actually take this email directly and just print all this information. Again, this was payment method 2. We're going to go to this other one. Same thing here. I had the 6 bars for 30 entered here. So it automatically reflects. She knows what her subtotal is and knows that I am sending her an invoice. Host name we had in this one. So perfect. You can also view all that stuff. We want to take off our pre-order stuff in JotForm. So you will go to the one we just created. I think is this one. We'll go with this one because it's a training. With your submissions, the 2 ones we just viewed for the other training one I did. So we've got, we can view their submission from here as well. It looks exactly like, let's move our little stuff out of the way. You can view the submissions here. It tells exactly what it is and all their information, how they want it, their address and everything. You can print this and that works just fine as your order form, okay? You don't have to rewrite all this down. So if you are an on-the-go person, these will just collect. You'll have as many as you want, 20, 30, whatever. All of these will just magically align. You pick a day. If you've got an hour to invoice, perfect. All these are ready to go. You know exactly what to invoice for what and how to invoice because you've got their payment method. And all you have to do is send invoices. On your invoice, if you would like, tell them when it's due. Here's the other one. Same thing. All their information, just tell them when it's due. And you have all the time in the world to collect your money because it was on your beginning of your form when we went over that. So you can also download these. You can download them to Excel if you want. There is a, yep, download to Excel. So say you want to use this not necessarily as an order form, but a free sample form. I will show you mine. You can download that to Excel and do customer mailings right from here. You don't have to retype everything. So that's pretty cool too. If you're at events and want to do a thank you for coming by my booth, set you up a form with all of the customer information. So basically no products, just the customer information. And then you can do, you have a QR code, print your QR code, put it on your booth. They scan that. You can call it an enter to win, whatever. This is how you would go to that too. You want to download to Excel, then you can upload them to Pirate Ship, Avery, whatever, and send those thank you notes in like 4 clicks. So super easy there. Okay, back to our, so the one we used, just in recap, was product purchase order form. When you want to share it, you can click on here. You can click edit and publish, or you can just go straight from here and go to publish form. Same here, copy the link or go to the purple share options and that will give you your QR code. You can also upload it directly to Facebook or other options there. I only have Facebook, so I can't really tell you about all the other ones. So from there, you can see different ones that I've got up and running. If you don't want these running all the time, say this is an LTO, but I want to turn it off at midnight so I don't have people ordering after the fact, after they might sell out, all you have to do is click disable. It turns gray. Even when they get the form, they can still view it. There's just no submit button and they know their submission doesn't work. So if you get ones that you just want to turn off at midnight or whatever the night before when you're setting your deadline for pre-orders, go ahead and set that, but they can still view it and get information that way. And then when you're ready to turn it back on, same thing, you want to hit enable and it turns it back on. So that is JotForm as a whole. We kind of went over how to view things. Again, submissions. Let's go back. I didn't mean to do that. Sorry, guys. We talked about how to share them, how to edit things. That's basically the gist. You're going to want templates, form templates, product purchase order form. If you want to go and change the title of your form, because we changed it to pre-order for Monday's launch when we were walking through it, change it up at the top as well. That way, and everything in JotForm saves in real time. So changing that, going back to the menu, it will now read pre-order for Monday's launch. Then I know which form I'm dealing with. So that's how to change that. I think that is everything. We want to stop screen sharing. There, now we're back. So if you have any questions with JotForm, how to share them, whichever, reach out to your director. Typically, we have some more resources and pull. If your director isn't familiar, or reach out to me if you're on my team. Let me know. Again, this is just an easy way. Once you get that form, you can do whatever you want with it. And it's a little less give and take. Their shipping information is directly, I know sometimes we get lazy when we're just texting back and forth and, oh yeah, we need to go look at their address. Once that queue hits, we can't, and they've deactivated parts of our workstation, we can't necessarily go in and look up their address right before we place the order, right? That doesn't work sometimes. So this way you can print it off. You can have all your information on one sheet, know exactly what it is. When you're invoicing, everything stays kind of clean. So I hope this helps you. Again, you can do this with every LTO. Most of the time I just copy and paste from the workstation on, like, if it's names with buddies or, you know, even license names, I copy those directly from the workstation. That way there's no trouble sharing this publicly. You've used the names as they're released to Scentsy, and that's how we're supposed to, with every hyphen, every space, whatever. So it keeps everybody in compliance. No issues there. So that is JotForm in a nutshell. So enjoy, and I hope this helps you guys. So have a great day.